Fox Saturday Baseball from the Bay Area. We get set to go from Oakland as the San Diego Padres come in at a 24-16 mark, getting set to take on the first place team in the American League West, the Oakland Athletics. And the rest of this offense is very good. They lead the majors in runs per game at 5.7. 72 home runs is second in Major League Baseball. And they go up against Sean Manaea, the 28-year-old from Northwest Indiana, who EK was really rocky in his first 4 starts, has really sharpened up in his last 3 outings.
About 108 miles per hour off the bat. I mean, almost put a hole through the wall in center.
Took a big cut on that high heater from Manaea. You're absolutely right. He's been energized by what Tatis has brought. Slow roller towards the excellent Matt Chapman. Tough play to make, and that gets under Olson. And on to second will go Machado. Manaea ready for an 0-2 delivery. And a good breaking ball tailing away from Hosmer for the strikeout. His second of the frame. Another 0-2. Bouncing ball to the left side for Chapman. Clean play to close out the frame. They leave Machado stranded. The Athletics are coming up. They were unable to get much going offensively, but overall, middle of the pack in the American League in terms of offense and in home run power. And today they deal with the 24-year-old from Austin, Texas. Pretty good flow for Chris Paddack.
Yeah, good flow.
4 years ago to the Padres and debuted last year. Good fastball that freezes Laureano for called strike 3. The fastball was his best pitch against the Rockies in his last out.
Marcus Semien. Remember, they traded Franklin Barreto for the Stella. And there's the contact we're talking about. And also Jorge Manaea, who they had traded earlier in June. He's the Padres DH today.
Big cut, and it's 2-2.
And the thing about that is, then batting average does matter.
Been able to get the key hits, but Canna does get on base. 1-2, and it's ripped into right field. That's a base hit for Olson. That'll score a run. A little bit of a slip in right by Will Myers, and that may end up being enough to bring home 2. How about that for Olson? He'll walk into third base to drive in a pair, and the A's are on top in the bottom of the first. Stella and Canna both come around, and the A's strike first. Grossman back up the middle. Tatis will end up fielding it after Paddack lost his glove. That'll do it. But the A's strike with Olson delivering. It's 2-0. There's a 2-2 to Myers. And he waves at another high fastball. That's already 3 strikeouts for Sean Manaea. 1-2 to Jake Cronenworth. And he waves and misses at the change. So a good start for Sean Manaea. He's got 4 Ks already.
Oh man, this game is tough. This game is tough. I feel like you gotta improve every single day and every single area, and just keep getting better. That's the tough. You know the hardest this game is. One day you can be the best player, and the other day you can be one of the worst. So you just gotta keep humbling yourself to stay yourself ready on the field. Go, let's go. Get your grandma over here.
A 21-year-old from the Dominican Republic.
I got a good question for you. Who's got the best hair, you, Paddack, or Clevenger?
Oh, that's a good question. But I go with me.
Yeah.
Sorry, boy.
We talked with Chris the other day. It's like between you 3 guys, there's a significant level of flow and lettuce going on. So that's a solid. That's a solid.
It's good when you look good, you play good. That's all.
There's a payoff pitch. Loop towards center and playable for Trent Grisham for the first out of this frame. Piscotty heads back to first base.
Everybody make adjustments to everybody. That's too far. I'm not getting this.
A little bit too far for Fernando as Jonah Heim is at the plate in the 9th spot. Athletics with a 2-0 advantage. Runner takes off. That one gets past Tatis and into center field. It will be a stolen base for Piscotty, and he's in a scoring position for the A's with 1 out here in the second.
Oh, shit. Oh, sorry.
That bat goes flying out of the hand of Jonah Heim. We all had a similar reaction. It's all good. Work left and right when they're playing in the field. 2-2 to Heim. Past Cronenworth into right field. Piscotty will get the hold sign, but he's going to run through. Myers with a little bit of trouble in right, and Piscotty scores. Heim into second. It's 3-0 Athletics. Into right field, and that one's going to get down to score another run. Heim is in. And into second base with an RBI double is Tommy La Stella. It's 4-0 Athletics. Nola sets up. Hit the spot. Challenged him inside, and Chapman waves through for a second strikeout. But 2 more for the A's.
My go-to. This year I'm living in Oakland, which is kind of a first for me. And so I've been going to this place called Chef Smelly's. It's a Creole. They serve Creole food, and it's amazing. So shout out to Chef Smelly, and he'll do. The other day I went there and had blackened shrimp and half of a Dungeness crab over some garlic noodles.
Profar with a base hit. Trent Grisham is up for the Padres here in the 3rd inning. We're chatting with Mark Canha. Bunt put down. Manaea hustling. The throw pulled Olson off the bag. And it's an infield single. So the 8 and 9 hitters both getting on base for the Padres here in the 3rd.
Bob Melvin keeps asking me, hey, you want me to get you out there on defense? Or are you sick of DH? I said, no, it's the best job in all of sports. You don't have to do anything.
0-2 on Fernando Tatis Jr. And Sean Manaea works. And he gets Tatis with that changeup. Another strikeout. That's 5 for Sean Manaea. What are you seeing from Sean Manaea from the dugout, Mark?
To see his velocity up a little bit, it's good to see.
Manny Machado into right field. Piscotty coming on. It'll drop in front of him. Profar will stop at third base, but the bases are loaded with only 1 out here in the top half of the 3rd inning.
Get on base.
Hosmer swings away to second. La Stella to short. Machine, the relay, not in time. Profar comes in and scores, and the Padres are on the board. There's a 1-1. Nola in the air to center, pretty well struck. Laureano, though, is there at the track, and that'll do it for the Padres in the 3rd. Mark Canha was nice enough to join us. You see the relief on Sean Manaea's face.
Then you're just up there fighting for dear life.
1-1 to Olson, and that's into right field into the shift. Machado will try to spin a throw to first, and that pulled Hosmer off the bag, so Olson is in safely. 3-2 to Grossman, and down on strikes he goes, foul tipping it into the glove of Nola for Piscotty. Mark Canha kind enough to join us. We appreciate the time, man, and best of luck the rest of the way.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks, Mark.
Fielder's choice to end the inning. Piscotty is down, and we head to the 4th, a 4-1 game. I came over in a trade from Tampa Bay with Tommy Pham, who's currently on the IL. Cronenworth hits it hard, but playable for Laureano. 2 down. Career big league game. 3 for 17 thus far. He ropes one into right, but right at Piscotty. It's part of a 1-2-3 inning work by Sean Manaea. 3.5 through. MLB.TV. The playoffs were to start today. These teams would both be in it. First pitch of the bottom of the 4th, and Vimael Machin will knock one into left field going the other way. 5th career big league hit. On the ground to 3rd. Machado to 2nd. Cronenworth to 1st. That's a double play. And that'll end the 4th inning for the Athletics. 7 strikeouts combined against Arizona and Texas without a walk. First pitch swinging, Trent Grisham. Good play by Machin at short to retire the 9-hitter. Order now for Manaea as he deals 3-2. And misses to Tatis. And a 2-out walk drawn by the 21-year-old. 2-1. Cue back to Manaea. He'll backhand that. Get the out on Machado to close out the frame in the 5th. Halfway through, a 4-1 A's lead. 1-2-2 La Stella. And he waves and misses as Paddack gets the strikeout, his 5th of the day. The last couple of years, the Platinum Glove winner. Trying to get the offense back on track. That's 3 strikeouts today. Inside, and then we got a piece of Canha, so a base runner with 2 outs for the Athletics here in the 5th inning, as he'll face the lefty Matt Olson.
You see Strom 1 walk, 11 strikeouts.
And there's the fastball upstairs. Olson goes down swinging. Strom leaves a runner stranded in Canada.
Yeah, going to come after you with the fastball, a little cutter, changeup. Well, don't sleep on the Phillies.
3-1 to Nola, and he sends it in the air towards right center field. Laureano at the track, and he can't get it off the big wall. Nola will take the turn but stay at second. He's got a 1-out double here in the 6th. On the ground towards short, picked up by Machine. They'll get the out at first after looking Nola back to the bag at second. 2 down with the Dodgers. They've got 3 coming up against LA, their final 3, starting next Monday. Cronenworth goes down swinging. A man left stranded by Petit. To the bottom of the 6th we go. Scotty will take first base on a 1-out walk. 1-2 to Machine is off the glove of the catcher Nola. Piscotty hustling into second, and he will hold up there. We'll see how that scores. Catchers this year. That's the most in the big leagues. Back-to-back nights for Nola. 2-2, and Machine takes it the other way. Good play at third by Machado. Both teams having an off day scheduled in. Both teams will make up a double-header. Into center field. That's down for a base hit. Here comes the throw from a good center fielder in Grisham, but the throw a little short. Piscotty scores, and the A's extend the advantage back to 4. It's 5-1.
One of the top prospects in the Padres organization, and one of the 4 that they would not trade. Luis Campusano, who was supposed to start at catcher today, was another one. The infielder C.J. Abrams and the pitcher Mackenzie Gore. Cleveland couldn't get any of those guys. Whoops.
Laureano going way back, and he hammers a home run, a 2-run shot off of Patino. His 5th of the year, and a 3-run frame for the Oakland A's to extend the lead to 6. Have been outstanding during this road trip. Giving up a little bit here in the 6th inning. Estella pops it up. Tatis is there, and that'll do it for the A's. But the shot from Laureano off of Patino extends the advantage. To the 7th we go. Diekman, another piece in this excellent Athletics bullpen. Reaching out for that fastball out of the zone. Chased by Mateo for a strikeout. 1-2. And he chased that one. Grisham goes the other way and punches it into left field. He's really starting to heat it up after his cold start this year. Tatis into center. Laureano is there. Diekman works around the single from Grisham, leaves him stranded. Stretch time in Oakland.
Winning games, they're not, they're not hitting, they're not clicking on defense yet.
Chapman goes down for a 4th time swinging today.
Game of the year. 6th game of the year against a club that's over 500.
One down for Olson with 1 on the ground and past the shift. Now going to left field for a base hit, and Olson is aboard. A 3-hit day for Matt Olson. 1-2. On the ground, diving stab by Cronenworth from the glove. Tatis was able to pick it off the deck for the out at second. Couldn't turn the double play, but Jake Cronenworth has really shown off the range a couple of times already in this series and throughout the season. Ground and into right field, a base hit for Piscotty. That will score Canna. On to third base goes Grossman, and it's 8-1 A's here in the 7th. Near the left, long run for Profar, but he's got enough room to end the frame. I mentioned him earlier. Joakim Soria is on. A sub-2 ERA.
Eric Chavez.
Yeah, I was just going to say Eric Chavez is man in the corner. Check swing, and looks like Machado went around, according to first base umpire Nick Marley.
I mean, depending upon the hitter, you got somebody to counteract him. Look at that. That's crazy.
Soria paints it at the knees and on the outer edge. Eric Hosmer displeased with the call. There's Austin Nola, who doubled in his last trip. Swings away first pitch. Deep fly ball. Back at the wall and over the fence. It's gone. Austin Nola with his first home run as a San Diego Padre. His 6th of the year. And the Padres with their first run since the 3rd frame. Couple of hits today, both for extra bases for Austin Nola. Looks like we may have had an ejection. It may have been Eric Hosmer. We saw the frustration with that called strike 3 against him in the previous at bat before Austin Nola just homered. Myers with a hard hit ball into the gap in left center. That'll bound all the way to the wall. Laureano's got a good arm, will fire away, but it's a stand-up 2-bagger for Will Myers. Cronenworth, a roller up the middle, and neither La Stella nor Machine could get it. And the Padres will add another run. Myers comes in and scores. A little seeing eye single past the infielders. Mateo goes down swinging. The tag is applied. The Padres with a couple of runs. We are headed to the bottom of the 8th. And here is Trevor Rosenthal, acquired last week from the Kansas City Royals. 2-run shot back in the 6th. Ooh, big cut. 100 from Rosenthal for the strikeout. And he will walk with 2 down. He's gotten a lot done with 2 outs today. Oh, the rare platinum sombrero for Matt Chapman today. 5 strikeouts. Rosenthal flamethrowing out of the pen. Bob Melvin told us he's going to get some guys in that typically wouldn't be in these spots. 0-2. Waved on and missed for strike 3. 1 away in the 9th.
Pitching, the athleticism, their offense. There's no gimme.
Right, Trent Grisham with a really strong series. Another 3-hit game. A very high ceiling in Tatis. There's a hard hit ball into the gap from Tatis into right center. Big turnaround second for Grisham. He'll get into 3rd. It's a double for Tatis. Only 1 down here in the 9th, and Machado's coming up. Machado swings away center field. Laureano having to block out the sun. Makes a basket-style catch. Grisham will take off from 3rd. They'll keep the throw on the infield to prevent Tatis from advancing. Sacrifice fly for Machado. 1-2 on Moreland. And he chases the high fastball. Hendricks finishes off the 9th inning, and the Athletics even up this series to snap a season-long 3-game skid to set up the rubber game on Sunday afternoon against these Padres.